Hi, I'm Harry Siegel, and welcome to my happiness channel. Here I post musings, thoughts, ideas about happiness, about the ways we experience it, how elusive it can be, the way that we chase it or pursue it. Today, I want to talk about where the word happy comes from, its etymology. So, like the old literature grad student that I still am somewhere before I became a psychologist, I went to the Oxford English Dictionary to look it up. And there, the first usage comes from the old Icelandic language, one of the different streams of languages that fed into what's now modern English. And I found that it comes from the word hap, H-A-P, which means lucky or blessed. And from there comes the word happen. If something happens, in the old days of the language, a happening was something lucky or something that showed in your good fortune that you were blessed. And imagine human beings wandering around, thousands of years ago when people's lifespan were very short. People died of diseases we now don't even think about because they're so easily treated. And I imagine life did feel like things happen to us. Lucky things, unlucky things happen to us. And in fact, that original meaning has persisted in our language in only one way that I know of, which is when we call someone hapless, we mean they're unlucky. Good things don't happen to them. And the word happen comes from the same root. So being lucky evolved, morphed into events, things that happen to us. And I think that explains a great deal because, after all, you can do the right thing. You can live according to a moral code that you embrace. You can feel good about the way you treat your friends, the way you relate to your family, even though it's complicated. You can be honest in business, in pursuing service to others, whatever is your calling. And yet you can feel unlucky in love and unlucky in happiness. And so pairing happiness with luck or being blessed by an external deity actually puts us in the position of feeling passive, of receiving happiness when it happens to us. I think it's built into the language. And yet I would argue that happiness is something that we find. It certainly can be evoked by a wonderful event, a success, your child doing well, falling in love, seeing an old friend that you've missed. But it really is a distraction from knowing that the happiness is within you. That it's not lucky when you're happy. It makes sense when you feel happy because it means you're connecting to a part of yourself that at times seems elusive. But like all things of our consciousness, they all happen within. Every thought, every feeling, every fantasy, every memory, every dream. I don't mean to remind you of this, but I have to. They are all electrochemical events from your brain, and that includes the experience of happiness. I'll try to talk more about this as time goes on, but that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. See, I'll see you next time. And there'll be a little thing on the right-hand corner of your screen. I guess it'll be like this. I'm not sure. You can click on it to subscribe. It would be nice to have you in this network. All the best.